Ben Evans here, SFC9. I am here with Befan. Beth. You righted the wrongs.
Yeah.
It was a proper grind, but we're now underway in the professional career. What are your thoughts after that unbelievable finish?
Well, it was one of them, like I knew going into this one, like I said, throughout camp, it's all or nothing, like it's got to be everything that's put into it. And I was in the back and I wasn't like scared, like it was more terrified to go out there. I didn't want to go out there because I knew if I lost that one, it was done. And I think, especially when I was warming up in the back and everything, the gas won there, and I think I just oversight myself. I ended up having an adrenaline dump in there. But it's like, first round, I don't know, I think he won it, and the second round I think he could have won it as well. I think they were saying to me they think it's 1-1, but let's treat us with 2-0 down. And to me that's 2-0 down, like, do you know what I mean? And they were like, you need to put everything in this, you need to put after because I was saying my muscles were tight and I couldn't move. They were like, F all that, you've got to go out there, you've got to perform, you need to get that finish. Like that, you need to win this round or you need to get a finish, like. And you put the pace on straight away. I was more active with my hands and my feet, like, and I'm paying the rewards for them with them leg kicks to tell you now I can't walk, like. But that was the main thing as well. I wanted to get going with the hands and the feet, like, to show that I'm not just a grappler. Strong boy, like, you know that grip, like, when he had that grip and everything, I couldn't get him off me, like. But when I seen that buggy choke the second round, won it, and it was tight, like, but it wasn't long enough left, and the thing is with a buggy choke, it's a slow burner. And then in the third round, I had it, I was like, that's it, all my chips are going in, I heard the breathing going funny, and I felt like a little twitch with his one arm on my side. So I told the ref, I was like, he's out. And at first I think the ref was a bit hesitant with it, but then the ref did see he was out, and it was mad because he was on top of me. I didn't even have the energy to fucking get him off me. Like, he was dead weight, like I didn't have the energy to get him off me. It was crazy.
But the thing is, I feel like you're almost downplaying that finish. Like, this is a submission you very rarely. I'm sure the first like Cage Warrior submission by buggy choke was not that long, like the first ever.
No.
It's a rare submission
Yeah.
that you somehow found it. Bear in mind, you just said there was a chance that you were about 30 seconds away from potentially losing on the cards. Potentially, we don't know. And you found it with like 30 seconds to go. So like, it must be relief, right?
Oh, I can't put it into words, like. And I've trained so hard for this, non-stop, like every day. I've put my life into this, and it's like, if it don't work out, it don't work out. I've given it my best, but for as long as I can do it, like, I'm gonna go until these wheels fall off, because I know I can make it to these higher levels. And obviously, I know it's not the best. Obviously, I take it as I was losing the fight, and then I won in the third round. First round lost then to Steve back in February, like. So people are going to be looking at these fights being like, he's lucky, but I guarantee I come back towards the end of the year and they're going to be shocked, like, because I'm going to get an even more dominant finish.
100%, man. Let's just quickly go back to that first one, because, if we look back at that Voodoo one, it was a tough one to take. You weren't expecting it necessarily. Obviously, you're always going to back yourself, but you can, even in that one, you say you might be losing, but you could see the improvements genuinely, like, especially on the ground.
On the ground, and I was more impressed with, like, me on my feet, because normally, like, they were there in the corner, and I said to them before, I was like, I will shoot, like, but I need to get these going. I need that confidence, like. And Gallagher, striker, obviously, you've seen him strike with talent. That was a competitive striking match, and I don't think I did too bad against him in the striking. Like, it was times we've seen I hit him, and I made him move, like, he was getting out there, because when I was catching him, I was catching him. But it's just experience. I'll go back now. Obviously, I've been training with Talon as well, and there is no better training than with Talon as well, because you look, my skill set grappling, his skill set striking, we're learning so much off each other. And even though we had that bit of rivalry at the start, we were amateurs, we were both young. He said the same, like, we put it all behind us, and now it's not just Wales v Wales, it's Wales v the world now. And we got a strong group coming. I think everyone's going to be quite shocked with the bantamweights, the featherweights, and the flyweights. They're going to be merging together. I think it's going to be a real shock, and we're going to be up there. Like, you see the England training sessions where they're around every other gyms, and we'll be doing that. So I think a lot of people will be shocked by it. And there's no anyone out there who's a flyweight, bantamweight, any level. You just got to get in touch with us. We can set up training sessions. It's not a big thing. Like, we want a tight group of people to constant work. And I think if we get that going, Wales as a nation will be unstoppable.
100%. I agree. I mean, like you just mentioned, the growth in Wales over the past few years. Like, it felt like when I first came to these cards, I think it was the day you made your debut actually. To think at that point, the big guys were Jack, Brett, Oban, Scott, like, there weren't that many. Now, there's so, like, all these guys who've fought on these cards and now make it big. You know, you and Liam are fighting tonight. Levi, Rowan have all gone on to all these big things. It feels like a big deal. Like, it feels like Wales is genuinely starting to take over. Is that how it feels?
Yeah. But another thing I noticed as well is, like, Brett retired, Tank's retired, they retired, yeah. But not saying they've forgotten about it, because they're not. They're Welsh legends. They're the two Welsh goats. Not just for me, but for everyone. They're the two Welsh goats, like. And Lou Long, obviously, he's retired now, I think. No, don't wanna think it, because you know what some people are like, they retire next minute, you know they're fighting. But then you look at the name of people coming through, Mason Jones, and you've got Oban Elliott. Even though they were there at the time, it's like if it's constantly...
They're making a name for themselves now.
Constantly, people are stepping down and people are stepping up. And I think that's what I like about it. And I think over the next couple of years, within Welsh MMA, it won't be just 2 or 3, it'll be 5 and 6, then 10 and 11. And I think if we can get... We got the numbers to do it. I think we're strong enough anyway to be contesting with like the numbers of the Americans and the UAEs and the UFC and everything like that, and hopefully bring a card to Wales like one day, all of us together. And I think if we all pull together, we can do that.
100%. Now, looking forward, 1-on-1. You've got a lot of teammates who are fighting on these big cards. Is the thinking now, right, I should probably get another couple in local just to get that experience? Or are you kind of thinking, right, do what they say, we'll maybe try and get one abroad? Where do you see it?
It's not my call. I put it down to the to Shaky and Tang and Carl. Whatever they say, I do. They say, look, there's some holes here. Which there was holes. I've got it. It's holes on every fight you've got to improve on. But if they go to me, right, I want you to have at least another 3 or 4 on our shows or say Budo or something like that. Absolutely. If they bring me up and they go, it's your call. WoW FC or Cage Warriors, something like that. They need a fight in 8 weeks' time, saying I'm healed up and I'm ready to go. Damn right I'm gonna go, like. But I'm happy to do whatever they say, and whatever they say I'll do. So I'm happy either way. Obviously, you'd like to get on these bigger shows abroad and all, but
they'll come.
But they'll come over time. There's no need to rush anything. I'm 21. I don't need to rush. There's no need to rush, is it? Like, you look at my age, like, and I got years to go. So I'm happy just to buy my time, and one day I'll be on these higher shows anyway. So I'm not concerned on how quick I get there, because I know I'll be on there.
Yeah. And after one of the best admissions I think Evervale's seen, is there anyone you want to give a shout out to tonight?
Just all my sponsors and my family, my teammates especially. Matthew Waters, he's one of them. Like, day in, day out, don't matter like what day it is, you can guarantee that guy's in the gym. Like, and honest to God, striking with him along with Talon. Obviously Talon's come in recently, but Matthew, I couldn't thank him enough as a teammate. Like, it is a godsend to work with him. Like,
he's going to be in the same sort of position as you.
It's just his winning, his demeanour, there's no quitting him. And you know, like, when it gets to then training sessions and sparring sessions, and you're towards the end of camp, your calories are down and you're in the corner and you've just got nothing left in you, he'll come up, he'll sit with you and he'll talk with you for that minute break, and you feel like when you get up there and you can beat the world, like. And it's someone like that is special, like that, to have in the camp and to be my main sparring partner. So he's the main one I want to give a shout out to. So, wow. And he's got a promising future himself. I've seen 100%. You've seen him fight, like, so hopefully we can both go on them big shows together.
100%, man. I mean, having watched your debut 5 years ago to where you are now to get your first professional win, it feels like a big moment. So I hope you appreciate it as well, because it's a big thing. So enjoy the rest of your night. Congrats.
Lovely, thank you.
Appreciate it.